My name is Dynasty, and I have worked with Youth Empower Solutions for about 3.5 years with the Access to Healthcare team. I've had the opportunity to do so much working with YES. For example, training of the youth in Wake County. We've trained over 200 youth these past 3 years that I've worked here, and not to mention going to the conferences with NASBIC, going to Chicago. I had never been to Chicago before, and going to New Mexico and going to DC. We've been able to do so much, and anyone that knows me knows that I love to talk, but by working with YES, I have gained those skills to talk in front of thousands of people, talking to legislators that I would never thought I'd be able to do, writing letters to the editors, being published in newspapers, and also creating campaigns, our postcard campaigns, and our petition t-shirts, going out into the community and petitioning to parents and students in the Southeast Raleigh area. I would never thought that I would be able to be a part of such a great organization. When I first came to YES, I knew in my mind that I always wanted to be a lawyer, and I knew in my mind that I wanted to go to school and study political science. But by working at YES and working with the Access to Healthcare team, it has influenced me to actually change my major to public health and work in the community, in the public health community field, and just continue to remove those barriers of social justice in the community wherever, if I decide to live here in North Carolina or if I decide to live in another state, but just to work in that state or wherever I choose to remove those barriers and make sure that social justice is in our communities. Everyone at YES has overall impacted my life, but I would have to say that working with Parrish has been so great, and I've never really had a job where I've been close to an employer where I know I could talk to Parrish about anything. He will always be there. And not only that, but I never actually worked with someone who actually cares about where their employees go in life, making sure they're on the right track, making sure they have those skills, making sure they are open to new experiences, making sure they have experiences, opportunities that that we have had in the past and also in our future. And it's just been so great, and he's had so much of an impact over my life and the decisions that I've made, and he always reminds me to always think first, then to act later. And also working with the other employers at Youth Empower Solutions, they also had an impact just by, everything's so hands-on and making sure that we help make those decisions, making sure we are decision makers in our community, and they all have just impacted me and are going to continue to impact me in my future. With so many organizations out today, it seems like everyone wants to just have youth at the table just so it can look good, just so they can, I guess get these grants, or, just so they can have the impact that they want. YES is a real organization that empowers you, and they have you at the table because they want you to contribute to the decisions. And with YES, they remind that youth aren't just the future, youth are today. YES is that organization giving youth these skills to be leaders, to go out in the community, to create this change, and to be decision makers, and to overall just be leaders. Everyone that comes out of YES comes out as a leader. Youth Empower Solutions, they birth leaders.